Kurt, it's Jen Love. You hit my hot button, so I had to respond because education, that's my button. You push it and it makes me go, ah! You didn't exactly ask for the opinion of teachers, but I'm gonna do it anyway because Utopian Cynic did it and she's awesome, so you know, if she can do it, I can do it. My biggest problem with education right now, being an special education elementary school teacher in a low-income neighborhood, my biggest problem right now is that I feel very disrespected by our government. I feel like with No Child Left Behind, the way that they've chosen to take it, that basically they've equated my intelligence with the level of my students. That if I'm an elementary school teacher, I can only think to an elementary level. They don't bother to ask teachers how we feel we can best educate our students. They assume they know everything. They don't bother to do research to study the difference between low-income neighborhoods and higher-income neighborhoods, because that's one of the big reasons why No Child Left Behind is going on, is because they're trying to reach low-income neighborhoods. They're trying to reach these children who are just not succeeding. Why don't you do some research, guys in government? Do a little research. See, Star even says, do a little research. Do your homework. Seriously, they need to go and find out the differences between the lives of the students that are in poverty and the lives of the students that are not in poverty. The attitudes of the teachers, the attitudes of the parents, all of the differences. They need to do psychological studies. It's not that hard. Get the data. I know government, you guys love data, the people in the government. They love the data. Why don't you go out and get some instead of just making up these silly rules based on a business model? We are not putting out, you know, pencil sharpeners and paper clips and staplers here. We're putting out children, okay? Every child is different, and you can't treat it like it's an assembly line. And that's the way that I personally feel like our government is treating education right now, is like an assembly line. We're gonna turn out little cookie cutter kids, and everybody's gonna succeed, and everybody's gonna succeed in the same way, and we're gonna teach them all the same way, and they're all gonna take the same test, and they're gonna be little cookie cutters coming out of a little box. It's ridiculous. If anybody is watching this that's in government, please, for the love of God, do some research and find out the real reasons why kids in poverty are not succeeding. Look at the way their home lives are, okay? Look at the attitudes of the parents. Look at the attitudes that are in the schools. Look at the interactions between the students, the values, the morals, the importance of education in the communities, and how that differs from succeeding areas that are succeeding and areas that are failing. Look at the community. You can't just apply everything to I'm beating a dead horse right now. Beating a dead horse, because I really feel like nobody's listening. I really do. I feel like I'm just screaming out into the air and nobody is listening. We have to go out there and we need to let our government and our legislators know that we are unhappy with the way our school system is. And we need to go out there and we need to tell them how they need to fix it. And the way they need to fix it is to do their homework. All right, the government needs to do their homework on what they need to do instead of making up some stuff based on what they know, based on their business of government. Children are different than manufacturing staplers or television sets, okay? You can't run it like a business. It doesn't work that way. That's my point. I'm sticking to it. Mad love, Kurt, and mad love everybody that's watching. Mwah. Bye, guys.